out there to prove a lot. Of course, with the roster that they have, diba, people are really expecting results.
That's true. Valdez with the tip. Oh, nice job by Maraño, keeping it alive. Gumabao adjusts, sends it outside. Back-to-back attack faults for Mitch Gumabao. And don't look now, this is a 3-point lead once again for the crossovers.
The crossovers very much into the game. Meanwhile, Creamline Cool Smashers are looking a bit stunned in a way na they can't find a way to cut the momentum right away compared to how they usually do. But Bea De Leon is rising to the occasion, scoring off that quick hit.
Second point for Bea De Leon. And she is another crowd favorite here.
Great connection with Galanza. And this is very important, no, for them to replicate the efforts of the middles ng Cherry Tiggo.
Yeah.
And for Coach Sherwin, he's been trying to shuffle his players, injecting in Pons, who scored 12 points against strong group. And as we know, the moniker ni Pons, MV Pons, because of her all-around game every time she sets her foot on the court.
Bernadette Pons, 27 years old. She's been playing beach volleyball since 2019. A two-time bronze medalist in the Southeast Asian Games. Well, it could have been a net touch there.
But I mean, we've been talking about Paat and her contributions in the first set, but it doesn't stop there. Just look at that, scoring off that, we could say an offset by Jen Yerva.
And Mark Santos at the bottom left of your screen talking to Ea Laure and Maraño and Paat. There was probably some contact near the net. Maybe we missed it, maybe we did not. But nevertheless, it's back to a 3-point lead for EJ Laure and the crossovers, 18-15 second set. Mafe Galanza to Michelle Gumabao. A nice dig coming from EJ Laure. Ea, the sister. And there's a block touch. Both Mark Santos, second referee, and Jocelyn Del Rosario, first referee, agree. There's a block touch. No argument from the Cool Smashers. It's now the biggest lead, Mela, for the crossovers at 4 points here in set number 2.
Clearly learning from from those back-to-back losses, especially yung game din nila against Choco Mucho, talking about the Cherry Tiggo crossovers, 5 sets din yun. So clearly a lot of learnings. Kaya naman in this game, we see na natuto sila mag-alaga ng lamang. And just look at that solid block against Michelle Gumabao. You know, we don't always see Michelle Gumabao struggling in streaks.
True.
Lalo na sa atake. Dahil isa yan sa mga forte niya talaga na skill department.
There's a challenge here from Coach Meneses, who only has one challenge remaining. Going back to the block. What a block, though, by Maraño on Gumabao.
Another thing also is the familiarity. Of course, Abby Maraño's been playing against Gumabao and even with Gumabao, di ba?
Right?
In
La Salle.
In La Salle. So, yung tendencies, alam na din.
So, Cool Smasher saying there was a net touch on the crossovers. Maybe this is a tactic to try and stop the momentum, but we'll see if they did, and they actually saw somebody from the crossovers touch the net.
This is also the perfect time to do it, kasi we're approaching the end game. We're in the second set, and we haven't seen Creamline lose back-to-back sets, at least in this conference.
I don't think there was a net touch. It was close, especially
if anything, it was the hair of
Gumabao.
Gumabao.
But the new rule says the jersey and the hair, they don't count anymore as net touches. Meneses, another unsuccessful challenge, so no challenges remaining for the Cool Smashers. But how about the intensity, Mela, both on defense and offense for the crossovers? They've just been really zoned in on the game.
Well, yun nga yung napapansin din natin kanina, no? And even yung mga technical adjustments ni Coach Kung Fu nung beginning of the set and the game, makikita natin adjusting pa din yung mga players to those adjustments. But after a while, they got the hang of it. And I think they really just came in prepared physically and mentally against Creamline.
That mental part, definitely. I mean, the way they're moving on the floor is just so much better, so much smoother, so precise right now for the crossovers. All right, so there's a green card awarded to the Cool Smashers. Somebody admitted that they weren't able to pancake save the ball, so saving.
On paper itong Cherry Tiggo, pero bakit kinakapo sila sa mga games? But we're gonna discuss later on after this timeout. May cash prize.
Yung sitwasyon, hindi na yung score.
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Asa muna tayo ng maganda. Ha? Isa-isa lang, isa-isa. Kaya,
Yes, coach.
anong bibigyan mo kay Bear?
Hey.
Mas dito. Ha?
Hey! Tapos!
All in! Creamline!
All right, that's the last time out for Coach Sherwin Meneses. They are in trouble, so to speak, down by 6. And the crossovers, Mela, only 4 points away from winning 2 straight sets against the undefeated Cool Smashers.
Well, continuing with my thought earlier, no? Ngayon nakikita talaga natin yung full potential nitong Cherry Tiggo.
Yeah. And that's a great term, by the way, the full potential, because everybody clicking, offense and defense just working so smoothly as Kyle Negrito running out of decisions to make, just like what you said earlier, took matters into her own hands on an option play, drops it for the point.
You gotta commend Kyle Negrito kasi alam niya talaga kailan gagawin yan. Sometimes the setters who attempt to do that, they get dug, but no, si Negrito, 2 points already off from those tricks.
Side out for the Cool Smashers. Let's see if they can get a 2-point run. Nice dig for Carlos Negrito. Out to Galanza. Softened by the block. The save by EJ Laure. Nierva sets it up. And nice push by Ea Laure. Galanza will try again. Back-to-back hits for Galanza. Dug again by EJ. Here's Ea. The dig by Pons. Galanza, third try. Nierva with a dig.
With a twirl after.
Paat, and each and every dig elicits a roar from the crowd. Oh, and Galanza on the 4th straight try. Melam finally drills that one in.
Gemma Galanza saying, "This is my hometown." And you gotta commend Jen Nierva. She's been digging all out against Galanza, but on that 4th try, just Galanza marking her territory.
De Leon. So a 2-point run here for the Cool Smashers. Maraño misses, and it's 3 straight points for the Cool Smashers. From down 6, they are within 3.
I mean, that Galanza spike actually could spark things for them dahil that was a big point off from a super long rally, and now miscommunication on the side of Cherry Tiggo. Tatawag ng timeout itong si Coach Kung Fu. Let's listen in.
Sige lang, hinga lang muna. Naka-timeout ako. Timeout tayo. Huwag kayong magmadali. Timeout tayo. Pwede kayong huminga. Ito yung moment na pwede kayong huminga muna. Okay? Ladies, just be at the moment. Tayo ang receiving. Ibig sabihin, tayo ang atake. Okay? Kung ano yung diskarte mo, ituloy mo, bigay mo lang kung anong pasang gusto niya.
Okay,
ha? Spiker, wala nang dahilanan. Huwag nyo basta-basta bibitawan ang drop ball natin.
Yes, Coach.
Pitpitin natin ang pitpitin. Ha? Habang minsan.
Walang
Spiker.
You can tell how important this game is for Coach Kung Fu Reyes. He wants to get this set. After a 3-point run, he's hoping the crossovers get a side out, Mela.
Maninigurado itong si Coach Kung Fu dahil right now, despite the timeout, they're still at the lead. But of course, everyone knows na kapag ang Creamline, they step on the gas pedal, dire-diretso na yan. So Coach Kung Fu really trying to talk things over with the players at mawala yung kanilang mga errors.
Former Lady Eagle serves it outside. Bea De Leon stops their own run off a service fault.
That's also another perk from that Coach Kung Fu timeout, icing the server. And this time, we see Zach Carandang in the front line as well. Very aggressive every time she's up there.
Good pass by Galanza. Galanza gets it back. Oh, she has the hot hand. Gemma Galanza now with 6 points.
Kyle Negrito selling off Panaga to Carandang, and look at Gemma Galanza. in transition from reception, aatake pa rin.
Back-to-back points for Galanza. Both teams playing the side-out game late here in set number 2. Kyle Negrito with the serve. Good pass. Tagande to Karandang off speed, picked up by Atienza. Here's Tots Carlos, look out. Oh, nice dig for Mylene Paat. Tagande, back row. EJ outside.
That was a miscontact by EJ Laure. Iba yung tunog ng bola, so you know that it didn't hit the right area on her palm.
I don't know how you can hear the hit of the ball, Mela, because it's pretty loud inside the Santa Rosa City Sports Complex. 2-point game after being down by 6 points. Cool Smashers are on the comeback here.
Creamline still down by 2 points, but this is their strongest front line.
And that's not going to help. Ea Laura setting it wide, so it's a 1-point game.
And this is what that Coach Kung Fu timeout was for. Para iwasang magising ang Creamline just like this one, because they are very capable of pulling off a run. And with this front line, just look at that. Tots Carlos, Gemma Galanza, and Tangs Panaga, all multi-awarded players in the front line, just, you know, ready to come back from that first set loss.
Speaking of comeback, Picar and Galang are back on the floor for the crossovers. Overpass, nice dig coming from Yerba. Oh, that's a nice block against Ea Laure. And the comeback is complete, Mela. After being down by 6, we're tied at 22.
This is what the Creamline fans love. I mean, yung character ng Creamline in pressure-packed games, it's always very exciting to watch. And Ea Laure trying to adjust from that short set, but her blockers were well established to get that kill block.
First block for Panaga. That's her 4th point. That serve is on the line, an ace. And not only have the Cool Smashers come back, they've overtaken the crossovers. They're up by 1. But there's a challenge here. Ball in, ball out.
Believe wala ng timeout itong si Coach Kung Fu. They have exhausted their timeouts already. So this challenge might be a dual-purpose kind of thing for the crossovers. But I mean, if anything, Creamline, alam mo buhay na eh. So, eto namang Cherry Tiggo, they are not far behind, but we have to observe also their body language after that run by Creamline.
All right, here's a look. Really in. It didn't even touch the line. That's how in the serve was. Kyle Negrito with an ace. Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Kung Fu Reyes. And now the crossovers in a bit of trouble here. Down by 1. And all momentum on the side of the Cool Smashers. Good serve again. Karandang. Chance ball here. Cool Smashers. Tots Carlos, look out. Galang, wait a minute. There's a net touch on Ea Laure. And from down 6 points, the Cool Smashers now have set point, but there will be a challenge again, the final challenge for the crossovers.
This has got to be the most crucial part of this set number 2. Ea Laure also.
What did you see? I mean, did it seem like Ea Laure looked convincing enough?
I didn't even see. I mean, it was in front of us, but my eyes were all on Ea after.
Yeah, exactly. And she was so surprised. It looked genuine. But Mark Santos telling her, you touched the net. Now the challenge by the crossovers. And this is a pivotal point, like what you mentioned, Mela, because if they're successful, they're going to tie the game. There's a great touch. It's not just the hair, it's the shoulders.
Lack of balance on the landing. But right when she was on top, there was no net touch on the shape of the net. So right now, Creamline has the advantage in the set number 2.
That's right.
And we trace it back to that Gemma Galanza big point,
That's
because
true.
that's where the run started.
This is a 9-1 run. Make that a 9-2 run by the Cool Smashers. And they give up 1 set point, although Coach Meneses still has 1 set point remaining. This is an all-important serve for Alina Picar. Gets it in. Nice pass. Negrito They go to Galanza with a push. Pancake save is good. Aragalang off speed, picked up by Atienza. Tots Carlos. Pancake save by Nierva. Back-to-back defensive plays. There is going to be a challenge here. Stopping the play because I think Coach Meneses, do they have a challenge remaining?
Well, that's what the officials are
Yeah.
also trying to clarify.
There's
but
no more challenge remaining for the Cool Smashers.
And look at Coach Kung Fu and the rest of the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Pumapalakpak para mga bata dun sa gilid na nanalo.
Because this is an automatic point for the crossovers. They stopped the play. They don't have a challenge remaining. They lost all 2 challenges already. And Coach Kung Fu Reyes is very animated on the sideline because he's stressing. There's no more discussion. There is no challenge remaining, and the Cool Smashers stopped the play. So it should be an automatic point here for the crossovers.
I guess basing it on the trajectory of the ball and our view here at the arena, those back-to-back pancakes seemed good.
Good, right, as well. So, but either way, the play was stopped. There's Coach Meneses. Yeah, this should be a quick one. Yeah, there it is. Jocelyn Del Rosario giving the point to the crossovers. Galanza will get a word from our first referee. And the crowd also hearing from the Coliseum announcer, Coach Mack, telling them they had no challenges remaining, so it's an automatic point. So the 2 set points of the Cool Smashers lost. What a finish here in set number 2, Mela.
I know, just the way we built it up for the fans, a very exciting matchup. But this time, we are, the game extended here in the second set. First set going the way of Cherry Tiggo, but here towards the latter part of the second set, it is a seesaw battle, and it's a battle of momentum between the crossovers and the Cool Smashers.
Good serve, but a great pass from Galanza. Here comes Carlos. That hit the antenna. So from down 2 set points, the crossovers are now up with their first set point of the second.
I mean, Tots Carlos not even arguing on that last call. She knows she was too eager to avoid the blockers.
Good pass again. Good dig. Aragalang, what a save from Atienza. Galanza, off speed, picked up by Bicar. Nierva sets it up. Galang looking for the finish, and she got it. Aragalang, her 7th point. And what a spectacular come from behind win by the crossovers against the Cool Smashers, Meta.
That was a character test for the crossovers. I mean, that threat for that Creamline comeback towards the end part of the second set, but they still managed to hold on to that. And kudos also to the libero setter connection in Nierva and Bicar, really taking care of everything they can.